Everybody, welcome. We'll see if what Jason's up to. Excuse me. Haven't heard from him in a little bit. Let me go ahead and just mute the mic just real quick. Sorry. Strange way to start. I gotta blow my nose real quick. Sorry, that was a lot more involved than I thought it was gonna be. I definitely would have done that before the stream, but I just didn't have to blow my nose before then. Okay. So, I just finished uploading the patch notes. It's processing right now, and then I will post those up while I was streaming here, and then I'll post up a Total War video as well. It was my daughter's birthday today. She just turned 4, so we were busy doing a lot of that, those types of festivities for a lot of the day. But I did get that finished. I just have to post it up. It ended up taking longer than I thought. Surprise! It's like I can do this in 15 minutes and then start the stream. Ended up being like almost an hour. Hey, what's up? You ready? You about ready for these Zir buffs or what?
Oh God, is it the mana?
Yeah.
When does it happen?
Right now.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bro, I gotta tell you something. This Jewelcrafting, another level.
Mike.
I made so much money.
Hell yeah. What can you even craft for money right now?
Dude, these rings are selling like wildfire.
Oh, that's okay. Are they? What kind of rings? Thanks, Jolty.
Let me look real quick. See which ones I let's see here. So like the Quagmire Marine Signets, they have a random enchantment when you equip them and it increases like your attack power by 20. But they have like, +8 to stamina, +8 to intellect. They have all different kinds. Craft them, it's all random.
Huh. Sweet, man. Yeah, I've heard Jewelcrafting can be pretty profitable. A lot of people don't do it because it doesn't have like an item that just jumps out and is like, oh my god, this is OP, but the items are like okay, but yeah, you definitely make some big money on them. You're not even doing the runes yet, or the jewels yet. Just wait until everybody starts getting their items from TBC and needs those all of those red
Honestly,
ones.
I wish my rogue was probably on the other server because I'm gonna have like my professions are all 300.
Which one are you doing Jewelcrafting on, Hunter or Rogue?
My rogue. The rogues benefit so much from the trinkets that like the end game trinkets.
Oh yeah, for the rogue you get that panther trinket, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Dirty.
Yeah,
dogs.
so that is very good for PvP on rogues. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Extra. There was something else that gives you extra stealth protection. I think it might drop from a dungeon or it's some kind of reward.
Right.
I remember
something else, but
people talking about it. But yeah, you can get the panther plus that other one. I think they stack, and then you're just like the ultimate stealth hunter.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get my hunter I mean, I just haven't been able to play a whole lot. I'm gonna get my 100 to 60 this coming weekend.
No, I got you. I know it's rough trying to do two different characters and working a, full-time job with family and stuff like that. It's tough. It's tough out there. Okay. I'm starting to finally feel a little bit better. I still have to blow my nose some from the cold, but I'm feeling a bit better off of it. A little bit less diffed.
Damn, they messed up my summer spells for this patch. I don't like that.
Those sons of bitches. You can get it straight. No, I guess it's Banner Collie. Oh, it could have been Jinx, yeah. Wasn't thinking fast enough. Probably gonna shave my beard tomorrow. I've got a funeral to attend.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's my my great uncle. He wasn't in great health to begin with, but still sucks. He was cool.
This is never fun.
Yeah. But considering he had a really hard start in life, and I think he had a pretty good life considering it. He basically had meningitis when he was a baby, and they just, it was back in the 50s or 60s or something, and they just could not figure out what was wrong with him. So they didn't figure it out till it was too late, and it had already destroyed like a lot of his brain. And so he had all of these sort of mental handicaps. He was physically kind of okay at that point, but it was like, had some serious mental handicaps after that. Totally preventable if they just knew what the hell they were doing back then. And then my great aunt or something spilled this boiling hot water on him when he was like 1 or 2, and like crippled him and messed up his arm and his hand on one side, like for life. So yeah, he had a tough go, but he lived to be, I think he was like 65 or something, really kind of just really taken care of very well for the most part with a loving family. So he lived a pretty good life, especially considering being dealt the tough card. So, but you still hate to see him go. He's super friendly. Okay, so I had some kind of awkward, one awkward run there, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Did I get the summoners? I still have flash. Well, that's kind of, that'll do Jolty proud there. We're doing it for Jolty. It's calculated. We are, yeah. The big one is that I get Presence of Mind. That is absolutely 100% critical that we got Presence of Mind. And we got that one. So it's not the worst thing in the world. We're missing Cut Down, and we have Flash instead of Heal, or Exhaust, which a lot of their threats are pretty ranged. I mean, Exhaust would help versus Yone later, but it's okay. I'm gonna test out new Moonstone here, and then we get Staff of Flowing Water. This should be a pretty good time for it. Like, Zac is tanky, and Wukong will hopefully be kind of tanky. Yeah, Yuumi, I think, will be one of the biggest beneficiaries. Because she doesn't need, like... Shurelia's is like okay on her, but it's not as good on her as it is on some other champs, so it's alright. God, Swain is a pain in the ass too to deal with Yumi. Just any lane. He's pretty underrated in lane. Like, he's good, but I feel like later on maybe he's not as good, but maybe I just don't give him enough credit. Oh, Justin said he'll run some strat with you. Yeah. Now, you can decide if you want to level shadowing. If you're doing solo content, well, I can tell you a build after this that's actually pretty good if you want to do holy. It wouldn't do as much damage in like dungeons, but you know, we can carry you through dungeons. It's fine. With like a smite, but it can use smite. Damn, that hit her hard. Okay, Leah's at race, good. But yeah, Priest is actually extremely good at leveling if you have the right kind of gear. And yeah, some dungeon gear is nice, but I can also tell you about some green gear that's probably pretty good too. If you want to level Shadow, that's totally possible. You know, if you want to play Shadow, and you want to be active in the raiding scene later, we can do that. We already have one Shadow Priest, I think, so we kind of would like to have at least one Holy Priest. But, I mean, 2 Shadow Priests wouldn't be terrible. You could definitely level Shadow if you want to. I think it's... But you can also level with like a smite build, and I was doing that, and it's surprising how fast you can level. And I can tell you some good places too at 58. Damn, I didn't get the ignite. I don't think the ignite would have killed him anyways. Because you have this ability that's the forgot what it, life tap? No, spirit tap. No. But yeah, so the more spirit that you stack, it's so strong, and then you have spiritual guidance as well. And now you have divine spirit that you can get. So there's a lot of stuff with spirit that's, you know, super strong. Like you said, if you want to commission the guide, I can make a guide for you as well. But then I can just tell you some stuff after this. Shit, I really need the mana, but whatever. I need to get over there too. But yeah, so I think you go down to get improved divine spirit if you want to level with, if you don't want to go shadow. If you want to go shadow, I can give you some gear. I can also give you some gear for the divine spirit. Either way, I can give you a Dreamcloth set. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I can go ahead and make it then. I know if you say you want to do it, then you're good for it. Yeah.
I won't lose you, book. Not after losing master.
An enemy has been slain.
But yeah, I think so. You can do like full shadow. If you do shadow, I can give you a shadow weave set too, depending on what you're gonna do. Now, I'll tell you that the leveling up as like discipline holy, I think was faster than shadow in vanilla, but I don't know with pre-patch. I still think it'd be faster. So I don't know, because a lot of it just comes down to mana and how often are you gonna drink is like the main limiting factor. But yeah, if you're going to go for that build, I think you just go down to improve Divine Spirit. You go down to improved 2 points and improved Divine Spirit. Let's get all the stuff that looks, you know, good. There's not anything that's that fancy. I would say maybe if you want to do a lot of group work, depending on how geared you think the tanks might be, the threat reduction's actually pretty big. Now you do have Fade to help you out a little bit with your threat versus, you know, like Druid. I don't have anything to help with that, so I definitely have to get 5 of 5 in threat reduction, but so that can be good. But yeah, I would go down to improve Divine Spirit and then get as many points as you can down to Spiritual Attunement, I think, in the Holy Tree. I can show you all this in the guide. But I think you'll only be able to get 2 points in Spiritual Attunement early, which kind of sucks. But I do believe that improved Divine Spirit is probably better than that.
Now you're ready to prowl.
Shut down.
It's definitely better if you're doing like group content. If you're like healing a dungeon or something. And like healing's definitely going to be your strong suit with that build, but shit, am I just dead? I think she would have ulted me if I got hit by that. I'm trying to get the experience, which is greedy, but yeah, we're getting murdered, but other lanes are doing all right. Good, got her to waste her ult and overstay. But yeah, and that build. So what you get 2 points in smite. You still get, you can get most of the good stuff. You don't get the 3 points in the thing that like increases the armor of the target. Well, is that even useful? I guess I'll wait on Ruby Crystal. I don't have free boot. Oh, I don't get boots. That's right. Save that. It might end up being useful. I know. If I had flash, I would have died. I could, if it was heal, I could have also lived. But, yeah, you do 2 points in improved smite and fire. Oh God, come here. Is she gonna live? Probably. And then you should be able to just go around and you just basically open up with the fire or whatever, like holy fire, and then smite, and then they pretty much die, and you can wand them down after that. But then after you get a kill, it like increases your like regeneration by a lot. So what you want to be doing is trying to kill things that are like pretty simple to kill, that respawn fast, and that drop like some pretty good stuff. So like the main place I would say, especially if you're planning on going healing in TBC, that I would farm are the satyrs. And if you're looking to grind, you can just do dungeon stuff too if you want. But if you're looking to grind, the satyrs in Ashara, they're in the upper right. There's like 3 little places of them. I can point them out to you again in the guide. But those are good because they're pretty simple to kill. They drop cloth, rune cloth, and fell cloth, where if you want to go tailoring, which you should go tailoring, that is helpful. And you can sell those cloths for like a decent amount. But the bonus to doing them over other types of things, well, number one, they drop shadow cloth, which is fairly valuable compared to other, you know. But then they also drop this thing called a demonic, I don't remember what it is. It's basically like a demonic rune, which pretty much says when you have, or you can use it and it gives you health, or it gives you mana, but costs health. Are we sure that's worth clearing wards?
I'm an independent cat.
I'm not entirely sure that's worth clearing wards. But you can get those runes, and maybe they are dark things. So there's one that drops from Skullomance that are called dark runes that you can sell on the auction house. These you cannot sell, but they're the same thing. They are used as a reagent in like some high-end tailoring recipes, but they suck. You don't want to use them for that. But what you can do is hold on to them for TBC, because they let you trade health for mana. And the key is it's on the health stone cooldown, not the mana potion cooldown. So you can use that with mana potions, and it gives you a lot of extra sustain. So I would just farm those things up while you're leveling and just save them. You just get like 60 or 70 of them and just save them. And that'll save you a lot of money down the line if you're really trying to min-max and like do well. You want the demonic runes, especially on priest, because priest is the most constrained on mana typically. So you want the demonic runes. And so even though you can't sell them, the fact that you would likely want to be buying them later does effectively give you a decent amount of money. So, so that's why I would, because I farmed a lot. I was going to run Holy Priest for a while, so I played it a lot, I farmed it a lot, I theory crafted it a lot. But yeah, they're really easy to kill. It's also a place that's not heavily contested most of the time. Some of the people in the know do farm it specifically for those dark runes, I think. Some like level 60s, but it's rare. And also, if no one's there, it's some of the most plentiful farming, because you can farm one camp and then literally run over to the next camp and farm that camp while the first one's respawning. When I say camp, I mean like a collection of like 12 spawns of them. So yeah, you can just farm them just all day. They're really easy. Like I said, they drop money, give you fast experience. They're simple to kill. They don't have a ton of annoying mechanics for priests to deal with. One of them has a mana burn, which is kind of annoying, but you can fear it, or if you get enough gear, you can kill it fast enough where it doesn't matter. And yeah, and when you're running between camps, that gives your mana some time to respawn too. When you're going from the one set of like 12 camps to the other set of 12, on a spirit tap proc, you'll probably be full mana by the time you get there. So you really don't even have to drink hardly. Shit, I missed it. Why did we switch? Urgot's just tired of getting dumpstered. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty baller. And then spirit is your #1 stat. You really, really want a lot of spirit, especially when you're leveling up. You get a really good spirit conversion. I'm not sure which race you picked. Human's the best one by a large margin. If you haven't leveled, you already boosted, so yeah, whatever race you got. I mean, it's not a huge deal if you picked like Dwarf or something. Dwarf was Bis in Vanilla because it had Fear Ward, but now, okay, good. Human's the best one for PvE by a pretty big margin. I was gonna downplay it, like, it doesn't matter, but it's really nice to have Human. because the 10% spirit is a very big deal because all priests get Fear Ward in Burning Crusade, so that doesn't matter. Dwarf is good for PvP. The 10% spirit's definitely relevant, and the reputation's actually a pretty big deal. Alright, I'm coming. I'll be really late though. Reputation's actually a pretty big deal too, or it definitely is in TBC, so that'll help out a lot. God, what was that did like 5 billion damage to us? I'm just gonna get run down and die, probably. Yeah, well, at least he flashed. He totally didn't need to flash. I think I screwed something up there. I just like maybe I wasn't attached or something. I don't know. Everyone's just all grouped up. Okay, well, come here. What the hell was that? Just Urgot or Yone? I don't even know. Yeah, that might be the case. I mean, Shirelia's is very strong. Mandate does take time. It's like, it just depends on if it's going to be a longer fight or not. It might still just be situational. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I suspected. I mean, it's cool to think about stuff that's outside the box. So it's cool. Like I said, it's good to consider that, but... I just don't think we'll be able to do anything about it. Oh, do they have an AFK?
Yeah, Leah.
Okay. Total healing done, bonus healing and shielding. But yeah, Priest is awesome, man. I don't know, like, I'm sticking with Druid, but Priest is, I think, really cool. There are a lot of trinkets and really cool interactions, depending on how much gold you have, also, that I can talk about in the video. Later in the game, like, the Dark Moon Fair trinket is extremely good, but I think early game, because you're not going to probably be able to do a Circle of Healing build if you're the only Holy Priest, then it's probably not worth the gold investment right now. I don't know how much more expensive it'll be later, but there are some really cool interactions with Circle of Healing later on. But the improved Divine Spirit's probably just too good in the early game. Maybe at tier 5. And I can talk about that interaction. But basically anything that says per spell hit you have a certain percentage of something to happen So like Blue Dragon is per spell hit, you have a percentage of to like regen mana. It says like 2%, it becomes 10% when you hit people with Circle of Healing. Shirelia's is that good, man. I mean, movement speed's an extremely powerful stat. Oh, if they were doing it, we were gonna wipe them.
You can pat me on my chin and
Dude, this Urgot's gonna melt us.
An enemy has been
Careful for the
slain.
Yone ult.
But yeah, so that makes the blue trinket really good, but then also something like Gruul's Eye can be quite good on Priest too if you play correctly around the 5-second rule. Staying in the 5-second rule is huge too, and that's something to kind of get used to, or like trying to stay out of the 5-second rule, which means finding places where you don't cast spells for 5 seconds. And you have certain procs and certain abilities that can help you do this well. Depending on what our healing composition looks like, you're probably going to be tank healing. Maybe. I don't know. Right now we don't have a Resto Shaman. Druids and Priests. We don't have a Paladin either that's going to heal, so... We got 2 Druids, and if you heal, that's 1 Priest. So it'd be nice to get a Shaman. And a Paladin would be great, but... Horde might actually have an advantage, especially early on, because they get Shamans. I think Shamans are more important than Paladins. At least large numbers. Like, Paladins are important for, like, 2. Like, you want 2 Paladins. But you really want, like, 5 Shamans, you know? Playing a support as opposed to playing a jungle. Well, I mean, you can still win on supports. Depend. I mean, jungle can be very strong too. You're a paladin. Wait, who are you? Are you in the? I know people love paladins. Well, it's because they're gonna be so good at power farming, I think. But are you in our guild, or are you in a different? You're in a different place and you just play paladin, Todd. I can't remember. Like, the thing is, especially, like, prop paladins, they seem really cool and people have a lot of fun playing them, but you really only want 1 in a 25-person raid. Like, we're probably going to be doing 2. Yeah, so they're good at doing what they do, you just don't need a lot of them. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, they're like the darling of the darling of TBC.
keeping my friends alive.
Oh, there's Lilia. Yeah, shamans are what you really need, but they're just a pain in the ass to level. I mean, they're not, actually. They're pretty fun to level, I think. But it's just, because it's so fast, a lot of people just aren't running it. It's just so much work. So quickly to try to get it on time if you don't like do boosts. It is faster than it was, but you know, you're probably still looking at 50 hours over 2 weeks, maybe more than that. Maybe 80 hours over 2 weeks.
I won't lose you, book. Not after losing master.
But yeah, having one more shaman would be nice. It's just going to be difficult to recruit because like every guild wants a lot of shamans. I think you could do, like I said, I mean, we could make it work with 2. Really, 2 is like the minimum, because if you just put them in your, like, we're probably going to have like 10 really high DPS, or 10 like high DPS classes, right? Like Hunter, Warlock, and then, you know, you've got the healing group, which is, and the tank group, which are probably not putting in as much damage, and you have one kind of like, you know, flex group, which may or may not be putting out like good damage, but yeah, the healing is actually not that much more. Well, it's tough to say. How much... Oh, okay. So the total healing done... So it's kind of worded strangely here. Wait. 20 increase to Starlight. Oh, is it 20 scaling up to 30? Is that what it is? Oh, that's to... No, that's to Starlight's heal itself. Okay, I forgot. That scales based on your... number of items you have. So, the raw healing from it was not that high. It was like, what, 2,000?
What? I got 16 LP for that?
Hell yeah. Cranking it. But if that includes bonus healing from other things, that 17 or whatever, 1,700, like, that's quite a lot. That's like 4,000 or so healing contributed effectively.
Shoot, I didn't even realize I was still in this. Wow.
Here, I can show you that real quick. Let's see. Justin. Show you what I think is probably the talents that I would recommend here for priest. So definitely wands, and you want to get a pretty good little wand if you can, because that will be useful. And then here, this depends on how much group content you're doing. If you're wanting to run a ton of dungeons, I would probably just go ahead and max out the credit card on this, just to kind of keep you safe. And then meditation, inner focus, and you have one more point. You can either do probably just fort. Like, improved power word shield is pretty good. You don't want to cast this all the time unless you need to, because the shield stops like warriors and druids from getting rage while it's up. And I don't think that paladins get mana either if they get hit while that shield is up. I think they have to take damage. So they changed that in the next expansion, but for now, it's pretty good. It also does not scale that well, so it's a fun ability. Like, it's nice, and you want to use that like in an emergency situation for sure. but I don't think it's something you want to spam all the time. So that's why it's like iffy. Now, if you're just doing a lot of solo content and grinding, this is very good because that helps keep your shield up so it doesn't break as fast when you're killing mobs. Now, if you're killing those satyrs, it's not gonna really matter that much. But that, and then here you definitely want 10% cost reduction on your instant cast spells is very strong. And then this is the big one, the big ticket. You want Divine Spirit, and then Improved Divine Spirit. That'll help you out, and that'll help out all of your groups if you're doing group content. Again, the Improved Divine Spirit, big deal. Okay, and then over here, 5 points in Holy Specialization, 5 points in Divine Fury. Remember, this also increases the crit of your Holy Fire and your Smite by 5%, so that's big. This lowers the cast time on your Smite and Holy Fire, which is big, and your healing, so you're double dipping on that. This stuff is garbage. Don't get these. This seems tempting, but it just costs way too much mana. It's terrible. So I would just do 3 points in Improved Renew. And then I would consider doing Healing Focus if you want to do more dungeons and stuff. Like, you can do this. This is important for raids, but you can respec later if you want. But that's handy. This is better for, like, leveling or if you accidentally pull aggro onto mobs, like, than maybe this. So it's kind of up in the air. I think this is probably better early on, but I could definitely see an argument for this, especially if you're just spamming heals on the tank. So it just kind of depends on what you want to do. And then this, I would take Searing Light. So it only takes 2 points, but you get Smite and Holy Fire, 10% extra damage, which helps you out a ton with your solo content. Or if you want to do some damage in dungeons, it's okay for that. There's really nothing else good to get either. Like, you could get, you know, more points in Healing Focus or this or that. Oh, I missed it. My bad. Thought I pressed OK. Range on your Smite and Holy Fire is okay, but it's not the end of the world. And you're probably not going to do a lot of Prayer of Healing. It's, like, super expensive. Usually the range is fine on that, too. So then you just get... so you're only going to be... Wait, what am I missing? Current level is 57. Oh, you have to have Spirit Tap. Yeah. You have to have Spirit Tap while you're leveling, I think. Now, if you just, like, permanently stay in dungeons, maybe you don't. But if you want to do any grinding or any solo content whatsoever, you need to have Spirit Tap. So I would do this and just have 3 points in Spiritual Guidance to start. And then get these 2 points ASAP. And then as you level up, you know, in TBC, then you work your way through this stuff and eventually get just kind of the obvious stuff. The Spiritual Healing. Don't do Lightwell. It's pretty trash, from what I hear. Get down here to the Clear Concentration. Then at the very end, when you're level 70, if you're not going to grind a lot, if you want to do Karazhan and stuff like that, you would take the 5 points out of this. One more point over here, and then you have a couple of free points. This lowers the cost of Prayer of Mending, so maybe 1 point there, and then get like your 3 points here for Empowered Healing. And then this would be like your raid build. I would take 2 points out of this and maybe 1 point out of Improved Renew, or maybe 1 point out of this and put 1 more point in Inspiration for like the raid, and then you could keep 1 point in this if you want to have a little grinding power. But like I said, I'll go over all that in the guide, but I think that's a good place to start. Okay, did I move all that stuff over already? We gotta move this while we're... Okay, I got you. Nice. Cool. You're already running it. Yeah, one viewer. There's a lot of people that are running some stuff pretty regularly. Alright, we'll wait just a second just in case that's a troll left. It does stop Bear from Rage. I'm pretty sure Power Word Shield does. So like I said, it's a tool that you know, if they already have a lot of threat, it probably doesn't matter as much, but it's something that you don't just want to, like, spam. So your main things that you want to be doing are just always keep renew on the target, obviously, and then just use greater heal. In classic, probably rank 3 or rank 4, depending on your, you need to down rank depending on your, like your mana situation and how like hard hit the tank is. But you want to just be like having your greater heal, you know, going down the pipeline, like casting it, and then if they don't have enough damage to warrant you finishing it, you just take like a step back or something to cancel it, and then start casting it again. And then as soon as they get hit, you should have a heal just about there, ready to get them. So it's pretty much renew up, emergency situations. You know, you can do power word shield if they're just getting blown up. And then just like greater heal spam, pretty much. And then in Burning Crusade, you get Prayer of Mending, which is really nice if you can afford it mana-wise, just to throw that on the tank pretty often because it gives them extra threat. And bounces around other people, but, you know, the big thing is just to give the tank that extra threat. Jinx banned. I guess we just banned Morg. Wait, am I? Oh, I got jungle last queue. It gave me smite. I say, what the hell? I'm not jungle. Why is it telling me smite?
Rory hell.
What the Rory hell? So funny. She's still saying, no, you say what the daddy hell. It is kind of like old League runes. League probably drew inspiration from that, from WoW, as far as that system. I like that system a lot more than the current WoW or even the League like rune system. There were way more like individual choices. The old school runes where you had to buy them and set up those pages and you could only do the page outside the lobby. I don't know that I like that as much, but I like the concept of just having more points and having more like small decisions to make in the end game. I think they could have done more with the rune system and the old school mastery system and made it more interesting. Yeah, but aside from the cost and being locked out of it, I did like kind of the min-maxy feel of it a lot more. So I did kind of like the new runes at first, but they are kind of stagnant, to be honest. You me. I mean, they really don't have a lot of threat. They haven't picked their mid laner, though. God, if they pick Zed or something. Okay, perfect. Do it. No Zed, no Zed. Okay, nice. Oh, Zed's actually banned. I guess it would have had to have been Talon.
Is there mid laner?
Xerath.
I almost just bought something for 900 gold. Holy shit.
Yeah, don't do it. Be very careful. Are you using using unmodified? Did it ask you to confirm?
Yeah.
So you got lucky. The freaking mod that I use does not ask you to confirm, which, yeah. But yeah, they those little fuckers will get you. They really should ban that, man. Like I said, there should be a limit Like, you can't put something on the auction house for more than, I don't know, some number. I don't know how they would do it fairly. Just be able to cancel your buy. 10 minutes, that's all they have to do. Before you get the gold or whatever, you can undo a buy for 5 minutes, and it just puts it right back on the auction house. Maybe it even taxes you a certain amount, charges you something to do it, but... Because some people are just going to fat finger some stuff, and I know they're just like, well, tough, but it's like... I don't know, that would get around so many scammy things.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
As long as you don't open it in your mail, you should have an option to send it back. And like I said, I mean, that could get annoying, like people could troll that if there wasn't a penalty. If it went back in the seller's mailbox, if you sent it back to the seller. But I think they could just put it right back on the auction house. And then you pay like, I don't know, 5 times the deposit fee or something like that for it. Well, 5 minutes would be fine. Because, like, they don't even have access, like I said, they don't even have access to the gold. Like, I could see it being a problem if it's like, they are literally sitting at their mailbox, you buy it, and then they open it and they start spending that gold. Like, that could cause problems, but you don't even have access to auction house gold when someone buys your stuff for an hour. So... it doesn't seem like it would hurt that much to have an undo, as long as it posted it back on the auction house. I mean, it could even send it back to the mailbox if you had to pay if it like paid the person a certain amount. Like 5 times the deposit. So the deposit is not that much on most items. And it's not based on how much you put it on the auction house for. So like a 50 silver item on the auction house for 900 gold doesn't cost any more deposit-wise. That would also stop the 900 gold stuff if they changed that to where the deposit was a percentage of the item that you're putting on the auction house. So like right now it charges you 5%. When someone buys your item. But if they charged you, if they lowered that 5% and they made the deposit more, if they made the deposit like 1% of the asking, whatever you're asking on there, and then if you completed the transaction, then it was 4%. Or something like that was the cut. That would stop that too, because these people wouldn't put these 900 gold items on there if they have to pay 9 gold every time they want to ask for that. So I don't know. I feel like they should do something though, and it doesn't seem like it's rocket science to figure that out. I don't think we have priority yet. I don't think we can do this.
The right song can soothe the soul of a nation.
So let's go with that.
My music warms old souls and soothes hardened hearts. It is my greatest joy.
the fuck? Oh, we got Sheen already. And Jin really just doesn't want to trade. I mean, we do scale pretty well. Yumi scales extremely well too, but it's hard for me to trade if Jin doesn't want to. And she took Comet too. Wow, instead of Airy.
Celebrate living.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Stir the music of the
Get him, Timo.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, but he should have been doing that before the last trade. I don't know. I mean, it was my fault. I got rolled up on. But a huge part of it is that he was not there trading with me. Sona really, like, the trading by yourself is not that good with Sona. It's best when you have both people up there actively trading, so you can make very good use of the shield. I have to do some trading or I'm just never going to, like, get my ward item, you know? So I don't know. Like, it was my fault that I died, but it certainly would have helped if we went up there and bullied them a lot more in this lane. But that's kind of to be expected. That ADCs don't do that super well.
Forever.
In this, yeah, or ever in this elo bracket. But, I mean, that's fine. We scale. Yumi does too, but we'll see. If she goes Shirelia's and we go Moonstone, though... that fucking Teemo pick, though, it's gonna be so hard because we just don't have any tanks that are gonna benefit from Sona.
is my voice.
I mean, he's ahead right now, but I just don't think he's enough ahead.
That Timo pick is great.
Yeah, and it's just such a vulnerability for your team comp, like the Teemo.
I think I agree with you about like kind of switching him up, like help more with his vision.
Yeah, like that would be cool if he had a lot more utility, and then that would make him an interesting support. Kind of like Maokai. I mean, I would like to see that.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean, his name is the Scout. Like that, it should be his thing.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe throwing the mushrooms further.
Ally has been slain.
Throw them as far as like a Maokai seed or something. Oh, sorry to hear that, Todd. Well, welcome back. Yeah, I would like to see that. Or if like they step on a mushroom, you get extra movement speed or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, for sure.
Or while they're poisoned or something. I don't know. Just something.
Different. Yeah.
If they need to nerf his damage, but he should be agile and like good at like kiting and vision. Like that's, if you just, I knew nothing else about a champion, or just any character in any kind of fantasy game ever, and you said this character's a scout, like, what would the qualities be? Be like, well, really good vision, and probably pretty mobile, right? But he's like neither of those. I guess his vision's not terrible, but it's certainly not like
They're often
worthy of that name.
over here.
We've got a heckler.
We've got a heckler. Like, he does have the W. They just lowered the cooldown on the W, but maybe every time you auto attack, it could lower the cooldown on the W by like 1 second or a half a second or something. So I just think he should do just like good, sustained, kind of like annoying damage, and be able to kite people around the mushrooms. Maybe his E is auto or like empowered if they're poisoned. Maybe they should change the on hit, like when he attacks somebody, he does like, he poisons them. Maybe they could change that ability to something else. And just have the poison be his Q and his mushrooms, and I don't know. Maybe every third hit or something gives them a little bit of poison.
Enemy has been
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to balance him correctly, but I feel like there's just a way they could do it where it'd be much more interesting. I'm not trying to make him OP. I'm just trying to make him, like, more, make his role a lot more clearly defined. Yeah, I mean, they could start off by giving more vision on the shrooms. Like, I think just Maokai seeds are what the mushrooms should be. Basically, you can throw them far, maybe not that much damage. So yeah, maybe not that much damage, but far throw range, relatively low cooldown, good vision, applies a slow. It's just everything Teemo's shrooms should be. Maokai's just a better Teemo. Pretty much. So they can just make an agile Maokai. Yeah, is this your last one, Jason? Are you playing anymore?
This should probably be my last one, yeah.
Okay. I was just asking because there was, Clean Lee in chat was asking if I wanted to play. Yeah, we can play after this if you want, Clean.
I'll be able to play more this weekend.
I got you.
Sunday night. Because I don't work Monday.
I got you. Hell yeah. Getting that Labor Day.
Oh yeah.
They needed to release WoW on Labor Day weekend. Actually, that'd probably be pretty bad. That would destroy, like, all family functions.
Ally has been slain.
It's probably if something screws up too, which almost certainly something will on a launch that big. Are Ionians really I guess Ionians are the choice. They need to have their people be, like, ready to try to fix it ASAP, you know, so that's probably why they don't want to do it over Labor Day weekend. Because all their people are probably going to enjoy, have a nice holiday, and then get ready to get flamed the next week about whatever goes wrong with the launch. Oh my god, there's like a 2-minute queue time! Holy shit, 5 million people just went through the portal, my FPS is 5.
Turret plating will soon fall.
I can't believe they layered it. Why are they layering this? I would love to be locked out of the game for an hour with no layers. That is a benefit of being on a slightly, you know, smaller server that we're on, with Heartseeker. Maybe it won't be as crowded. You won't be getting PvP to death.
Ours is gonna be crowded.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about our server, people say it's like low pop server. It's like, but it's not if you're just looking at Alliance, right? Like, it's like the 6th biggest for Alliance. There's just no Horde. But Horde only really matters if you're PvP. Like, world PvP. You can still Arena, you can still Battleground because those are cross-realm. Like, literally the only thing is, do you want to go out and kill people while they're farming? Is that what you want to be doing with your time instead of leveling? Otherwise, there's really no difference in my mind. It's actually nicer if you want to level because you're not going to be getting ganked. So that's one less thing you have to worry about.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy rampage.
No, you got it. We can't do it, man. We don't have priority. No, they're gonna take it. We might be able to contest it.
This man is pretty good.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything. We're just missing a lot of XP at the tower for funsies. Heh, Yordles don't have mobility. That's true. I just think he should be fast and he should give good vision. Oh, I know you're being sarcastic. I was just thinking of that. There aren't any Yordles, I don't think, that have, like, are kind of notorious for their mobility.
Never be afraid to listen.
Oh, Ezreal's back on that Divine Sunder, huh?
The tempo changes, and so do we.
Wait, who are we talking about? Nautilus, I'm assuming? Oh, you talking about Morgana and Nautilus? Yeah. They did lower the Nautilus bonus to 150 instead of 200, but it'll probably still be really good. Yeah, they're just trying to bring more jungle diversity in there, but...
My music is my voice.
I mean, that's cool. But yeah, it's pretty heavy-handed.
Wrecked.
Yeah, Trist is kind of mobile. But yeah. I mean, that is better than seeing... What was the most stagnant meta for like a really long time in the jungle? Hecarim was like Sejuani was there for an extremely long time for certain runs. Who is it? Sejuani versus who though? Can't remember the other ones. But yeah, I mean there have been some like entire seasons where it's like the same junglers all season. So they're just trying to mix that up. Yeah, Graves Hecarim Udyr was quite a long time too. Sorry, what were you saying?
So I'm gonna try, and if we ever get in a fight with Kindred, I'm gonna ult her out of her ult, and then
Okay.
kill her.
That sounds good.
She did that. I did that like a few minutes ago, and she flashed back into her ult, but we killed her.
Yeah, I agree with that, Finn. It's just like the power farm, like, junglers. Not as interesting. Although Morgan, I guess Rumble are kind of power farming, but... I think Udyr's going to get the Victoria skin. I'm not really sure what their criteria are on that. I mean, he's going to get nerfed out, so... it'd probably be Hecarim over Udyr. Yeah, there is Fizz. Yeah, Fizz does kind of break that, but I see what you're saying in general. A lot of Yordles, as a percentage, there's far fewer of them than humans that are mobile. Yeah, I just could not get the angle to get them all. Ezreal.
Shut down.
I'll play any stage once. Some just the once.
Since when can Sona talk? Did they redo her lore? Well, I guess she has always been able to talk, right? But she's just like deaf. But somehow speaks like with perfect eloquence despite being deaf. I mean, I guess it is a fantasy game. Or am I like making that up? Or was she like mute or deaf or something? I thought she had some kind of disability. Okay, so it's like a mental link with the summoner. Okay. God. Jeez. I'm surprised this game is that close. It feels like we're just getting, like, blasted. I guess Teemo... Well... Timo, don't, dude. What the fuck?
Yes, just kill him.
Okay,
Right.
she just kills them all?
Yeah, you should.
The right song
Alright, nice.
of a nation.
Nice, we had Rift going the whole time.
I might be able to get this tower.
Your team has destroyed.
I know, they changed the summoner thing in the lore. I don't know. It's... I don't pay attention to it much. And I usually try to give the benefit of the doubt on a lot of stuff. That's because it's like, it's fantasy, right? It's like... That's how I see it. So it's like, oh, is this perfectly logically make sense at all times in Lord of the Rings or, you know, whatever. I'm like, dude, I mean, you gotta bend the rules a little bit. People are fucking casting spells, right? Like... I mean, that doesn't excuse all illogical stuff, but... And sometimes people are just dumb. Like, there are actual dumb people. People are like, oh, this character's dumb. Why would they do that? It's like, have you ever... Welcome to reality. Have you ever been around people or read anything? People do dumb shit that's illogical all the time. So it's like, yeah, there's certain limits to that where it's like, you know, can be ridiculous. It's not an excuse for everything. But I think sometimes
Dead.
people just try to be really, you know, nitpicky about stuff. Like, well, that's not... Why would this hero, like this villain, talk to the hero so much and not just kill him right there?
Just don't do it.
It's like, have you played League of Legends? Where people could easily finish the game, but they just run around and YOLO, or like sit there and taunt them instead, and then they get turned around and lose the game. That's probably actually more logical than just killing them. Is to try to gloat and, you know, tell them about your plans and give them a chance to get out. And it's like, yeah, some of that might be plot armor, but some of that is legit. A lot of people were really arrogant and really dumb.
They're out spot. They're in spot.
Yeah, I mean...
You could just kill him. Really?
God. Well, we used a lot, but we got him.
I still have my ult too for Kindred.
Okay.
Israel. You should just Baron.
Yeah.
Maybe we get a pick here. Did she not have R?
I guess not, or I don't know.
Interesting.
Can we just ignore them?
Yeah, we should.
I mean, they do have Zerath, but whatever. I should be able to heal through a lot of that.
I'll probably just kill Zerath here. Maybe not. Maybe.
Oh my god, dude, that heal is so huge. I don't know, we keep forcing this, but... I mean, we're getting kills off it. We let Timo set up more shrooms, maybe. I'm so low on mana. Oh shit. Wow, she's actually sitting in that fucking bush. Damn. It's gonna be probably bad. Yeah, it's probably Baron.
Shut down.
No, we didn't get it.
Oops. Lost myself for a minute.
Well, that's because we hadn't backed. We'd had like 4 or 5 fights.
Every tear.
We hadn't backed in like, I had not backed in like 5 or 10 minutes, which we should have backed earlier. I mean, Presence of Mind is really good on Sona. It's a possibility, depending on what you're doing, but usually her mana costs are not that bad if you're spamming it and you're like in a fight, but like
And feel everything.
I don't know. The free boots are extremely good. And Cosmic Insight's pretty good too. But yeah, I mean, maybe.
Art bridges the
Timo needs more of these shrooms though. He just doesn't have any mana regen on his items.
not so much.
I guess I shouldn't have gone there. I just assumed she wasn't in like the first 2 bushes, so she was just actually there waiting in the other one. Can we just do it? Yeah, Jen's bottom. You got to make sure you get golems when your team's positioning for Baron. But yeah, I mean, maybe. Yeah, Revitalize is good. Usually I go Guardian, but I figured we'd be able to harass him a bit more here. I don't know. Like, Guardian with that is pretty good. With Revitalize, I mean, that... Yeah. It's so weird. What the fuck is this positioning? I mean, you have so many mana regen items, though. Like,
Life is a beautiful balance.
yeah, we're just forcing them to use stuff to have to check this.
Bro, shit.
A wrong note is just
I'm just gonna like this.
Yeah. Back. I think I got another item. I'm very close. Yeah, I got it. Okay, now we're mega strong.
I need to get Death Cap and I'll be mega strong. Get
the rhythm connects us all.
There's just no way they're gonna be able to beat. Like, Sona's just way too strong this late in the game. With their comp, they just don't have any, like, they don't have any assassins.
Healing and shield, Lord. Need like 300 gold. It's frustrating.
Okay. Support economy is really bad. Well, I did not have a lot of kills or assists either. This is a pretty low kill game, honestly.
The world is cruel. Until that changes, I'll never stop playing.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's 11,000 extra healing and shielding that this Moonstone has done.
I think I'm gonna hurt people now.
The right song can
And that's like not even having many items.
never be afraid to
I don't know if we want to flank. Yeah, that's without Revitalize. Yeah, Revitalize would have added some extra. I don't know, maybe the Guardian would have been good. I don't know how... It doesn't tell you with Aerie how much you've actually shielded. Oh yeah, it does. 1,800. I don't know, man. Mana Flow Band's really good. I guess you could go Guardian without... Or you could go Revitalize without Guardian as your secondary. We just go straight up, walk up to him. There's no tower. Why? Like, I don't understand what the split is. I don't understand why we're splitting up. Like, we easily win 5s. Like, we're literally just walking up to a towerless inhibitor, and Viego's like, you know what? I think I want to go split. It's like, you don't need to split. Why? I shouldn't have typed it right there. I'm pretty sure I died because I typed that. We'll just get Redemption next. They do have some Grievous, I think, right? No, actually, they literally have none. A nice thing about Sona, though, like, they should 100% have Grievous, but, like, your shield doesn't get Grievous on your W, which is a lot, also.
but I'll never forget Ionia.
In, like, a 5-person team fight, the shield is actually bigger than the healing off of it. This Jen's gaming. Yeah. He was 1-3, but that was a good play. We gotta go get this, boys. We can't give him soul.
The tempo changes.
But who's gonna face check these bushes? I guess Jen is. Not me, I'm not dying again. Okay, Kindred's not there for once, like 5 minutes early. Alright, we need Teemo to have these shrooms down. Alright, this is gonna be a big fight here. They just win, yeah. Putrefier would be good. Yeah, I could have done Putrefier, I guess. I think I was just going for Redemption, but... Yeah, this is looking rough. I don't think they're going to buff Runestone anymore. Or Moonstone. They might, but... So yeah, by the end of the game, that was probably like 15,000 healing and shielding. It's a little weird because it counts how much bonus healing you're giving out with that 30% buff that you have, so... You know, other items don't count that, like Redemption historically doesn't count that. Alright, is that it for you? Or
Yeah, it is.
okay. Alright, Mel, that was a good one. Some nice
Yeah,
domination
we
there.
won both.
Sweet. Alright, dude, well, I'll catch you next time then. Yes, sir.
Yep.
So I healed for 28,000. Wait, what is ally healing? Oh, ally healing. Total healing done. Ally shielding. Okay, so the shielding's not as much as I thought it was. There's 10,000 on the shield, and then 28 or 29,000 on the healing. Kindred healed more than Yumi. Hell yeah. Yeah, Yumi healed for 13,000. That's what happens when you don't pick an assassin. I was a really late pick. Champ, though. We won the Yumi game earlier, I think, too, right? I think we won both games tonight. With Jason. Senna Kench bot? Nah, probably not. I mean, I suppose it could work. Obviously, it works in Pro, but... Especially if we're gonna do juggle. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Yeah, it's annoying because it's cold. I try to mute my mic because no one wants to hear me blow my nose, and then half the time I forget to, you know, change that up. Okay. So what I said basically was I just I looked at the Warcraft, whatever. Someone was like, just Google it. Like someone asked a question, someone's like, just Google it. And I was saying it's just so annoying when people say that to me. It's like if you don't want to answer it, just don't answer it. But sometimes, you know, it's just faster to ask somebody, especially if you're like asking a large crowd. If you're not whispering someone individually, and sometimes they can give you, you know, a much more nuanced answer. Can give you a much more nuanced answer than like the first hit on Google. So I don't know. It's just annoying to me when people are just like, dude, just Google it, man. Why are you talking in a chat?
Sunrise or sunset? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
What the hell are you doing talking in a global chat room in this game? Yeah. I mean, of course Google can do it, right? But... Oh, it's clean? Lee lagging? What the hell? Hmm.
The last light guides. The whole cycle in balance. I will quell the fires of conflict.
Yeah, I guess you could go to DuckDuckGo or whatever. But yeah, I mean, just any search engine, you know, it's like, yes, obviously that has answers to most basic questions, right? But so like talking with a human, kind of like Jolty said, can give you better context and can give you a, you know, sometimes a better answer. Like if you're asking, hey, where is, you know, Ungoro Crater? I need to find a good place to farm at level, you know, 50. Someone in chat could say, well, it's over here, but, you know, a better place to farm might be here, you know? And Google would not necessarily tell you that if you just typed in, where is Ungoro Crater?
In twilight.
Shit, we're all just dead, right? No fucking way! What is the range? It's like from here to here. Dude. Dude. What is the range? I know it's 1100. For anyone answers, but like... God, that was like the last pixel. It's so annoying. Yeah, he definitely flashed the wall to get that fillet, I'm pretty sure. He may have, like, started his hook animation and then flashed, like, right when I turned the corner. To get more range on it, I'm not sure. Maybe I should have just run, like, just straight up. Like, just run this way instead of trying to cut back. Even though I would have lost experience to tower.
A great cataclysm approaches.
I don't think Thresh necessarily needs to be a ban. Like, he's potentially good, but there are a lot of bad Threshes, too. Oh my god, Samira got both of those. I might start banning Samira, though. That champ's just so hard to deal with. I talked about this in my patch notes. Oh, I do need to release those patch notes, too. I guess I'll just wait till tomorrow at this point. We'll go 2 points in Q. For a little more harassment. Although it doesn't matter that much. Oh shit, I totally forgot I fucking have these charges. Yeah, I'm not used to having those. Alright, yeah, we need to push this up. Well, we can't do dragon. I can maybe get a ward on it, though. Shin could be okay. I mean, I can silence her with Soraka, but... I don't know. It just feels like that champion just always goes off in a lot of games that I see her in. I feel like she might be the number 2 ADC just behind Jinx right now, honestly. I don't know. Like, Jin's pretty good, too. Like, Trist, if she snowballs, is good. But I think she's definitely, like, really strong right now. Okay, this Nunu's doing really well, so that's good. You know what? I don't want to lose a lot of XP here. I need to hit 6.
The gods bicker while the world lies neglected.
Kaisa is pretty good too. Kaisa is very good in pro.
This divine
I've seen a lot of bad Kaisas, but Kaisa's good too. There wasn't anything that great for me to buy there. I had like 500 gold. I was a little short of Ionians. And I really want to hit 6 pretty early, so... And I would have left Ezreal alone. Like, Ezreal can farm pretty well by himself, but...
must succeed.
Put that there so he couldn't flash play. Or make it a lot more difficult for him to flash play. Is she gonna snowball that? Nice. Good gank. We can get 2 plates off of this, I think. Yeah, maybe we can't. I don't know. Maybe Ezreal can. I'm gonna go ahead and get it back though, so I can come back and get experience. It's not as important because I don't have Spell Thief. Spell Thief gives you 3 free, like, procs whenever you auto attack it, which is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and get the movement speed. I think that's the most important thing. That's fine. I don't have a control ward.
End in dust.
Feels bad, but well, yeah, if they're full build level 18, sure, if you're theory crafting it, but so much of the game is determined like in the early to mid game, right? In the first like 20 minutes, and Kai'Sa's very good at that. But yeah, I mean, sure. If she's well played. I mean, she can be good in the mid game too, right? Like, she does a lot as soon as she gets those upgraded rockets. So, she's good for sure. It's just like, I don't know. Samira's just hard to kill too. I mean, Kai'Sa is also to some extent, but...
Elegance in darkness, ferocity in light. Mortal will inherit the future.
If he dives tower or something, maybe I can turn it.
An ally has been slain.
A great
Damn it. Couldn't watch everything for context there. Dude, shut up. God, I gotta mute chat. Help! I'm having a hard time with this Maokai. He's so oppressive in lane.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
They just nerfed the shit out of Bramblevest. He's owning me with it.
The gods of different
I think, well, maybe. I mean, they're on it. Oh, God. Holy shit. Wow.
Rise, divinity, and cleanse this cruel world. Sow disorder, invite serenity.
I mean, Maokai is very good. I think he's he's probably top 5 underrated champions right now. He's very good at support, as long as you're not against a, like a Soraka or a healer or something.
Quell the fires of conflict.
And I think he is pretty good top lane, but feels like that should be winnable for Camille, especially with the, like, Bramble nerf. Especially when she already has like 3 kills.
The world hangs on a precipice.
Who got all those? I don't know. I'm doing alright. It's hard for me to ward that. Fuck. Really? Hate how like counterintuitive like some of these warding spots are. It's so fucking weird. It's like, well, if you do like a couple of pixels just to the upper left of where the river is, it's like, should it really be that hard to just put a ward somewhere? I don't know. It's just one of those I guess there aren't that many mechanical things for most supports, and that's one of them. Some of these weird ward spots.
A new age will begin until the old one ends.
Shut down.
Maybe I could have, if I was looking at that. Gotta get used to watching those health bars globally with Soraka.
From order and chaos springs new hope.
Could have at least gotten an assist on that. Kind of wanted the assist on it. I did get some extra gold off of that because he did have a shutdown. I wasn't sure if Kha'Zix was going to be able to kill him or not, but I was like, you know what? I get a stack on Ulti Hunter and I get an assist, some assist gold, and let's be honest, not a lot's going to be happening down here probably for a little bit, so. Okay.
A lady never dirties her hands.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why are we going back in? Dude, it's fucking like 4v1. Like, why the actual fuck?
An ally has been slain.
Thrive in the living.
Like, we knew Kha'Zix was still there. Why? They're all at like full health. Well, I understand how she lost to Malachi now.
Witness my judgment.
Right? I mean, there's no way that was a good idea. Like, it wasn't even anything tricky. Like, we literally saw the Kha'Zix on a ward. Like, we knew he was still there. Like, it wasn't like, well, maybe Kha'Zix backed, and you just, like, are making a judgment call, and you're wrong. You know? It's like, literally, we see all of them. We see all three of them. It's just Soraka and Camille versus the world.
The night is long. The day dawns. Dreams bring the world to balance.
How's Yasuo doing? Not great, but also not, like, completely terrible. Wait, why? Why did he back? Why? They're literally at the tower. What is wrong with people? What? We could have defended this. There's no pressure literally anywhere else on the map. They're not pressuring any tower except for mid lane. There's a big wave coming in. He did not complete a full item. There's no timing window. Baron's not about to spawn within the next 30 seconds. Dragon's not about to spawn. Like, literally, there's no reason to back right there. Other than you're just vibing, you know?
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
The second coming of Braun strikes again. Yeah. I mean, I usually try to defend people in my elo and say, well, you know, X excuse, but I mean, that's just bad. I mean, I guess at least that one required a modicum of critical thinking to just think about where pressure is on the map. The Camille, I mean, it's literally you see three people and go in. But I mean, I don't think it's that much critical thinking to figure out, hey, maybe that's not a good idea. We just go redemption here.
With purpose and finality.
Could also go Mikhail's against... I don't know. Can we get... Is it too late to get Mikhail's? Yeah, I mean, it's really greedy, because obviously the Vagar Cage, Mikhail's, is really good for that. Maybe maybe should have gone Mikhail's. Buyer's Remorse. But Redemption is also extremely good. Just in general, especially with Moonstone. What's going on over here? We just A-ramming? I mean, Soraka's pretty good at the A-ram. Why don't you try flanking with that snowball instead of just running straight at it? Fuck. What was all that CC? Just the Vagar Cage? Oh, Maokai. Maokai's ultimate into Vagar Cage. Did we see him coming on a ward? We probably did, and I just wasn't watching. I mean, people can, like, body block the brambles for me. Like, if I just get behind Nunu, I don't know that it's, like, a really hard stomp. Like, he doesn't do enough, like, he doesn't reliably have enough access to the backline, and I should be able to heal through a lot of what he's doing. As long as he doesn't get a flank. I don't think it's that bad. Stuff that hard stomp Soraka is like really fed assassins. Like she really likes tank war metas. Fuck.
From order and chaos springs new hope.
No, 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 no. Oh, God. Alright, well, I guess with the ult... So risky. We had no clue where they are. Alright. I guess I could have also done like Staff of Flowing Water. I still kind of like Redemption, just for team fights like that. Also, the 20% healing, you know, stacks really well with Moonstone. Haunted Tree plants his seed into Celestial Gold. 1080p, God. Is that the OnlyFans? Is that some furry OnlyFans stuff? Oh God, real. Hard throw. Yeah, see, I just dodged the brambles. They're so slow. If you're just paying attention and position correctly. It's raid practice, man. It's just stand out of the fire. Don't stand in the fire, in other words. Oh shit. Well, he entered for me, right? Jesus Christ, this Camille's so fucking bad. Okay, well, we got it though. I thought I did, but he was fucking invisible. I was about to say, I thought I had that bush warded. I don't know how he managed to creep in there, but he like jumped over this invisible. I think, I don't know, maybe it's too hard of a nerf on Kha'Zix, but I think he should break invisibility when he jumps.
My work remains undone. My fate unfinished. I must not
It's kind of ridiculous that he can jump. I mean, if that means they need to increase his movement speed a little bit when he does it, or maybe it lasts a little bit longer, I just think that the jumping while invisible is just too much. I mean, he doesn't have a super high win rate right now. Maybe that would just completely gut him, but
the last light
it's just so annoying as a squishy support, especially when you have wards, but they just don't matter because he just jumps around them while he's invisible. Oh yeah, Nunu's awesome. I think he's like almost always the best jungler for solo queue, especially like diamond and lower. He's just, yeah, he's so great at contested objectives. Yeah, I just don't think they're gonna have the damage. As long as Kha'Zix doesn't get on me, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna win, especially once I complete this second item.
So disorder invites serenity.
I kind of do wish I had some kind of movement speed augmenter, but
The night is long. The day dawns true.
I don't have any more wards. It's unfortunate.
Sunrise or sunset? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Okay. What? Why are we not going for Vhagar? Bad. I can't get to people.
The world hangs on a precipice.
I mean, I'm kind of out of resources. Yeah, we probably better back it up.
I heard the beginning of our end. Rise, and cleanse this cruel world.
Yep. Most Sorakas struggle with assassins. That's what's supposed to counter you. You just got to position really far back, take exhaust or barrier, and just try not to open yourself up to flanks. Like right there, I did not go under that tower because I was gonna die. There's just too much stuff going on. You gotta let Nunu, especially, like, you gotta have people help you with vision. You cannot... That's one of the reasons why Enchanters are not played in Pro, because your vision game is so weak. Nunu, please, dude. Alright. It's obviously gonna be... Well, maybe not. So that's a little spooky. Yeah, they got it warded. Alright, well, we got the TP. I mean, they're on Baron, like, for sure. Nunu's got to get in there. I can probably heal him through it. If Camille was just there, I think split pushing is the wrong move. Because I think we win 5s if Camille's there. I mean, she does beat Maokai one-on-one, or she should right now, but... Please, Yasuo. God damn it. There's nothing to do top lane, man. This is for soul. Alright, just back up. It's like literally nothing up there. I mean, like, I guess you could make the argument, well, there's no way we can fight for it with Baron, but I still think we win 5s. I think we would have cleaned up that last fight if Camille was there. And I think we could have pushed him off of Dragon if Yasuo was there. Still need Yasuo. Camille's up in 1 second. Okay. Maybe this will force us to 5v5. Fuck, really? Wow. Flash fucking miracle hook on me. Well, we had chances. I should have positioned further back and just let the Nunu get into a better position. Yeah, the Camille opting to split instead of helping us position for Baron was just such a huge mistake. I don't think she had TP. If she had TP, maybe that's okay, but I don't think she did. But yeah, me getting hooked there at the end was not good either. Dude, she has lifesteal. What the fuck? She rushed a freaking, or like Ravenous. I don't know. I mean, Camille obviously was not playing well, but I think we definitely could have won that game. I mean, obviously me getting hooked was the most conspicuous, like, thing that shouldn't have happened there. I should have just waited on the new. But I think kind of the higher order thing that we lost on was not 5v5ing. I'm pretty sure we win the 5s. We did it numerous times with Nunu. If they don't kill me, like, immediately, we win. Like, if the fight goes for 5 seconds, every fight that went longer than 5 seconds, and we had everyone there, we won. They just can't kill people, even with grievous wounds, through all that stuff. Redemption plus my ult plus W. Soraka felt pretty good. Didn't feel like probably as hard dominant as Sona. It does hurt not having a movement speed boost. Like, Sona does have that with the E, being able to like zip around the map. Like, that is nice. There were several times where we maybe could have run down some more people that that just didn't happen. But yeah, no, I should not have gotten hooked though. I played well for the most part. I think that was the only like hook that I ate that killed me, but it was a big one, you know. I shouldn't have been up there. I was trying to hit a Q just to harass him, but like, that's not gonna change anything. Who cares? It was just all risk for virtually no reward, so doesn't matter. I mean, I was kind of clearing waves, but I could have stood even further back, especially without my flash. Like, I just shouldn't have done it. But thank you, that was kind words. But yeah, I mean, I obviously had the most, the biggest throw at the very end. But yeah, otherwise I think a lot of the fights I did pretty well, but sometimes it just takes one mistake down the line. Line pick, Lulu's up, Jinx is banned. Could do Yumi. Oh, you want to do Twitch with Yumi? I mean, you don't have to do Twitch. But I think I might blind Yumi again. She felt pretty good.
You and me, we got this.
The most crazy champion with Moonstone, though, was Sona by far. Like, that was like 20,000 extra healing. That's right, Jolty. Yumi OP, baby! Jolty has a love-hate with Yumi. One tricks Yumi, but always says she's trash. I guess that's not that unusual. Most people are like that. They think their one trick's underpowered. They want more buffs for it. Noble Assassin. Okay, let's make sure we get the right runes this time. Cut Down, Presence, Gathering Storm, Transcendence. Okay, I like all those. And then... Okay. But yeah, we had plenty of chances to win that last game. Hey, let me out. Please? Okay, thank you. It's like I'm double fisting over here. Give me a second. Okay, that's good.
You need something?
Wait, what? Wow, really? Do I... Oh, no, there it is. Okay.
See you around.
I thought I just...
Hey there.
They're trolling me. Okay, there we go.
Safe travels.
Has the game started yet? We're at 100%. There it is.
Cats make great companions. Just ask the master. Disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Move the chat over here.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Is that Jason over there? Is he staying up late?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Pike's kind of an annoying cover. I feel like Thresh is far worse. Or even Leona. I mean, Pike has to charge up his hook. So I think I can harass. I mean, if he lands that hook on me, obviously, it's going to be really bad. It's not an awesome matchup, but...
Minions have spawned.
Float us that way. I have humiliated my own.
I mean, I guess if he goes in with the E first and then flashes to get the stun on me before I can W back on, maybe that's a thing.
Where to, book?
Leona is probably the hardest one, yeah. Handing off that airy shield. Hopefully they aren't trolling us in this bush. Of course they are.
You, book. Not after losing master.
Well, we probably should have expected that because Kane's gonna start raptors like no matter what, basically, so they don't need to leash. So that's a much higher probability that something like that's gonna happen. So I guess that should have been on my radar. I thought they might invade too, so I used my ward on red, which I think was okay, but we probably should have just gone the safe way. It's not that much longer. Thresh is gonna be there. Yeah. I don't think we're that great early compared to them. It's like maybe if we really catch them out, but or if we get them like if I can get them to half health or something with some poke, maybe. I didn't take Scorch. I went for scaling, but They didn't use any sums level 1, did they? It's not worth harassing the Pikes, he just heals it back. It's barely worth harassing the Caitlyn, but I do need stacks on my Spell Thieves also. Okay, well we got the Ignite. Alright, so it's like 630 on Ignite. Well, it's pretty smart of Kane not to actually hit me under the tower, because he definitely would have died. But he has no CC to threaten me either. Like, once I get out from the tower. I feel like I need to ward this. I can't do it by myself, though. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get it. We can maybe push. It's hard. We don't have priority though, man. It's a cannon wave. Okay, he's got it. Oh, I got experience though by being closer. That was nice. I didn't realize you still got the experience even if you didn't actually hit the dragon. That's kind of cool. Maybe I did know that and I just forgot. I don't know. Is it possible to know something and forget? I suppose so.
Someone scratched out the page that led here. That's right, book. Someone. We'll never know who.
I should have grabbed a control ward too, but you me gameplay here. Just fall asleep in my chair. No, there's actually more to it than people make it out to be. I mean, she's not Thresh, but in fights there are some decisions, and I think she's harder than like Sona. She's probably about average. Oh, hi, Sadie.
What's that for us?
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Dishy, dishy, dish.
Yeah, we can't beat him, especially with boots.
An enemy has been slain.
Which you kind of have to take just to get away from Pike. But yeah, that's fine. I mean, we don't have to do anything crazy. We outscale him pretty hard as long as Pike doesn't get a lot of kills.
Exhale and fire. Time for the trigger.
Can't believe the Q used to be like a 3-second slow for like 40% or something. I don't remember.
Slice 'em.
That's not for us. That's for... Oh, well, maybe it is for us. I thought... Yeah, I was about to say, I thought we were going to go on that. But... That's alright. It is kind of spooky with Pike right there. Well, they used all their summons, I think. I don't know if Pike flashed or not, but... I mean, cute. I wouldn't say it does absolutely nothing. It is, like, okay damage. Early. It's not as good as it was, but I mean, she was, like, mega OP. I don't know if we can beat him now. Well, yeah. Oh, shit. God, of course. Kane just happens to roll up. Yeah. Hey, what's up, TX Maverick? Let's see. That was pretty rough timing. He just happened to be there.
It's okay. We've got 6 left. Or was it 5? I miss the way my yordle scratched between my ears. Being read from cover to cover sounds nice too. Naps make my magic stronger. It's true. Look. My yordle.
An enemy has been
I'm pretty sure in Pro, It's hard to say in pro because she was banned like 95% of the time when she was really good, so she didn't actually have a lot of games. Probably the only time she was let through is if people had a very, very specific, like, counter, you know, game plan for her. In solo queue, yeah, a lot of people just don't play her right. I'm pretty sure she's had over 50, though, at some point. I can definitely show you over 50 in solo queue. I don't remember which, like, patch specifically it was, but now, not like 52, but like 50. I remember her like being 50.5% or something within the last year. I mean, she's probably pretty close to 50 right now. It's probably like 49.5, 50, something like that. It's kind of where she's been hanging out for a while. Oh my god, really? Well, I didn't communicate that with Lee, I guess, well enough. I needed to hit him for the mana, but Triss just backed up like literally that instant, and that extra little half a second gave that hook enough time to get me. Yeah, we're trying out Moonstone again. I mean, the components are the same for Shurelia's, but yeah. So you'd only know that I was completing Moonstone when I actually completed it, but yeah, we'll see. We tried it out earlier. It was pretty good. I got 4,000 or 5,000 healing off of it. With Sona, it was nuts, but that game was just like the perfect game for Sona earlier. Pike's got dust play, that's annoying.
No, this way. Okay, that
Eh. They might dive us right here. I think we probably better... Maybe not. They don't have a cannon minion. Yeah. They're almost certainly gonna die. I think we gotta leave. That tower's gonna go down. Yeah. Need flash for that? Okay, yeah, that's just kind of... But wait, why didn't we jump away? I thought he... Yeah, I thought he was gonna jump away. Like, after Kiana's dead, the play's dead, like...
Your turret has been destroyed.
Like, the way they backed up, Kiana has to understand she's got to be walking on wards. There's no way they all just back up like that fast without there being wards. Nos is just going to kill everybody here.
we've got 6 left. Or was it 5?
Yeah, that shit is really strong on Nasa, the Divine Sunder.
On my nose.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Divine Sunder plus Frozen Heart is actually probably, like, really good on Nasus. Hmm. It's pretty cool being down 4 levels to Nasus.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Okay. Well, we got a charge.
Enemy rampage.
It's just a dog.
Your turret has been destroyed.
But yeah, I mean, she's just never going to be one of those champions. She's like Rakan. You know, they're always going to be in solo queue like 50%. Thresh is, like, for a while been a little bit higher, which is kind of weird. Because he's pretty high skill cap, too. Like, he's the highest skill cap. But he has, I don't know, Rakan has clean engages, too. You can play further back with Thresh. Like, he's not as risky. You're not putting yourself at as much personal risk with Thresh. Like, you don't have to, you know? You can go in, but you can just chuck hooks from afar, too, right? Versus with Rakan, if you want to engage, it's a personal risk most of the time. Like, you can get back out, but you can also get CC'd and blown up. How does that not knock him out? I just hit him.
Back on my own. Today we are destroyers. Keep an eye out for Red Dot Book. Gotta be here somewhere.
Has been slain. Enemy double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, damn it. I had it muted. Just like these guys trying to blame the jungler is just pathetic, man. I'm just dead. What? I got spit off behind? Okay. Wow, that was lucky. Oh, notice you probably saw my face, like... Freaking, I'm gonna be so happy when I'm done with this cold. At least it's not COVID. But yeah, man, it's just like... There's like, oh, this jungler camped the wrong lane. You know, how am I supposed to possibly win versus Nasus as Ignite Garen top early on? His early game's too strong. They're just like mid lane. It's like, how am I supposed to ever beat this Azir as Kiana? He's too tanky. Especially when he rushes Hourglass. Wait a minute. No, he didn't. He didn't get Hourglass or Arm Guard. He didn't even get a Mythic with health on it. He just literally got a Ludens and spat in my face, and I loved it. It's like, come on, man. Like, I've made some mistakes too, but I'm also not trying to blame Shyvana, like, for those mistakes. And it's like, they had favorable matchups. Like, 100% they should, like, be able to win those matchups, if not be outright favored in those matchups. Yeah, it knocked me off. I didn't even W off of her, I think. Like, she died, and then it spit me off over the edge. Which was pretty interesting. And our sup is Uni, yeah. They haven't pulled that one out yet, but this is why I usually mute. And that's usually the ADC though. I mean, I guess it could be anybody, but... Wait, what the fuck? Dude, no way. What? How? He's literally like diving 2 towers with 4 people beating on him. Pretty sure Garen had Grievous. And he walks out of that. What? Maybe we just do no damage. I think Kiana, like, can be good, like a lot of assassins, but I don't know. They just nerfed her on this patch for some reason. Wait, did I really? Did I outdamage the Kiana? Dude. Come on, man. You're complaining about the jungle and a me. How is that even possible? I didn't even take Scorch. We're getting, like, busted up in this lane. Yeah, man, I don't know. Kane was doing well. Okay, that's just, like, really sad. I mean, to be fair, I was, like, in the ballpark of the Azir and the Caitlyn in terms of damage as well. Like, really their whole team was Kane. But I don't know. It's just always funny, the mental gymnastics people go through to try to blame anyone but themselves. It's like, you can kind of see the logic if you're doing really well, if you're like 10-1, and, you know, your top laner's 0-15, like, you could kind of see that logic. But that's almost never what it is. It's always the guy who's 0-15 blaming the guy who's 10-1 mid because... reasons, you know. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's just how people are at the end of the day, but It's just kind of funny. Is everyone has victim mentality. I guess we'll get Jinx out of there.
Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
What you said in ADC? Third time's the charm. Did we lose the first 2 games? I thought we won our first game. I can't remember. The Lisa in bottom. We gotta have some range. I could try jungling a little bit. The Soraka game felt pretty good. We just screwed it up a lot. Sona was strong in that like context. Oh no, we're all AD. Yeah, I can go Maokai, I guess. Yeah, Pantheon's just such a dumpster fire. Into Darius? I mean, I guess Pantheon can beat him early. Is he? I get what happened? I guess they buffed Cleaver, right? So that's probably good. I don't know what else. Okay, I think I'm gonna go Maokai here. They don't have much sustain, and we need more magic damage. God, Udyr is such a pain in the ass. That's like one of the worst junglers. Because he can just turtle shield and he's probably going to get Spirit Visage. Or whatever that thing is that reduces magic damage. Udyr's annoying. It's one of the reasons I got off Maokai when Udyr started to become meta. I guess we'll keep Ignite. Maokai's pretty nice too because we likely, unless Blitz just goes kills us a ton early, we should be able to get lane priority. And with all the seeds, that can make it a lot safer for us to, turbo push. Oh, you're talking about Lee. Yeah, Lee is really good. I thought you were reassuring me. No, Pantheon's good now. I was like, well, God, I hope so. I hope there's something I don't know. Because it seems pretty bad to me. I mean, if he snowballs really hard and then camps middle or comes down bottom or something. Whoa, what? Why is the keyboard fucked up? Oh, maybe that was something else. Okay, there we go. He's gonna definitely feed. Yeah, Lee said has been pretty good. He did just get nerfed on this patch. I'm not sure how much that matters. Are we in game yet? Or... Someone's playing on like Windows 95 or something. Someone's playing on their Nextel chirp. Dude, I need to get me a chirp, man. I heard that's all the new rage. What even was that? I'm trying. Was that like a walkie-talkie kind of thing? Was that a beeper? Remember, I had a friend who had a beeper.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I was like, what the hell is the point in that? I guess it lets you know that someone needs to contact you, unlike an answering machine or something. Like, you can just kind of know on the spot. And I figured out later, I'm pretty sure he ended up being a drug dealer. So I guess it's helpful if you're a drug dealer. Really? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Dude. That troll ass shit. Oh my god. Alright. Do I have to blow both potions here, or do I just give up half a level? I mean, they don't have that much poke. I guess I just blow the potions.
Now they are only in my way.
Oh, my slide showing? My bad. Alright, let me fix this. I can, like, hit the minions and stuff and heal a little bit, too. So are they cheesing there, too? I mean, that was a clever spot, I suppose. Oh, that was cute. Oh, come on. I thought it was going to lock onto Blitz. That's a good combo. Where'd they go? Are they fighting for the scuttle? I mean, Renekton's pushed all the way in. Are they just doing a quick back? Okay, sure. I mean, they're losing at the tower. It's gonna push back out. I don't know what was up with that back. Get a control word here. What the fuck? Oh no, double kill? No. Okay. Blitz is like so confident Evelyn's not there. Like, if Evelyn would have been there. God, she's super far behind though. She's only level 4. Nadir's probably 6. Or at least 5.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, he was
A
6.
summoner has disconnected. A summoner has reconnected. You have been slain.
Wow.
An ally has been slain.
How'd they kill me so fast? Just... It wasn't 6. I don't really know.
This curse.
She doesn't have a BF sword or anything. I don't know. Oh, it was press the attack? Okay. Maybe it was the PTA plus just a bunch of blitz stuff.
Double kill.
Alright. Well, that's what we're gonna need.
Summoner has disconnected.
Pantheon's gonna be relevant. He has to get a lot of roams.
Killing spree.
Every step defies.
With Renekton, like, continually going AFK, that's not good, though. Obviously. I missed that wave. Maybe I should have pushed that wave first. I don't know. God. Really? There's 2 control wards there? 3 control wards? What the fuck is this? Is this Challenger? Why are there 3 different control wards on the map right now at 8 minutes in?
I cannot stop.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna get that. I have such good vision control anyways with the seeds. And we're just kind of like hanging out near our base. That's probably fine. Looks like Eve's not like super interested in ganking down here anyways.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, but this isn't just like the support, it's like everybody. But yeah, it's rare. It's very, very rare. And like low gold, or like high gold, low platinum. For anyone but the support, to, especially 2 other people, to buy wards.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Living or dead.
Yeah. Damn. Almost.
Green in these plants. It is something I have lost.
That's real rough that Pantheon just wasted all that time. I mean, there's no way he beats Darius in lane.
To wrap
He picked Pantheon into Darius too. I mean, maybe if Eve like turbo ganked top, but Eve's not like a turbo ganker, you know? Like, you gotta know that. I mean, like, his roams are pretty good, but why not like Shin? You know? Shin also has very good gank assist. He can get some kills early. He can roam super well, but he's actually, you know, relevant. Eve's not here. They better at least kill Darius. Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
I mean, that's a lot. That's 2 dragons now to help top out. I'm not sure if it's worth. In fact, I know it's not. Because even with all these kills, Pantheon's still not going to be able to 1v1 the Darius, most likely. I mean, maybe I'm not giving Pantheon enough credit. I don't know. Well, can I stay? I don't have any mana. Okay, Blitz is going right there.
An ally has been slain.
I mean, we're kind of all in on shutting. Maybe Darius just AFKs. Because that's always a possibility.
Turret plating will soon fall. An ally has been slain.
Patient as a tree. Once
Has Pantheon at 42 CS? He's getting spanked by Darius. I don't know. He has roamed several times. He did have some, like, his roam bottom was very, very impactful. The Pantheons usually don't have very good farm. He doesn't have great wave clear, and he really likes to roam. So, it's usually a recipe for low CS.
of what magic
Has been destroyed.
I mean, Darius still, like, 4-plated him, I think, top, and got first gold, or first tower, and he's up 40 CS, and we've used, like, 5 ganks on him. So it's like, okay, like, you kind of got him, but... Cannot clear that fucking control ward, because... I mean, I think we saw him top. Can we get this?
so much love stolen.
Alright, Eve is here too. Oh my god, so annoying. Is he gonna like flash over this wall? Holy shit. What's he saved me for so long? I guess the stun. Gonna flash. I knew she was gonna ult, obviously, but I thought I was gonna be able to flash out. But then I just got that stun, just blew me up. I guess I didn't need to... I probably didn't need to go in there with the E. I don't know. I could have just thrown the seed and just waited on the ult.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I mean, E's doing pretty well. She's pretty fed. If I can just give her really good vision, you know, chip them down a little bit, then she might be able to go up and just delete them. Okay, he's on Dragon. I think they're going to get Dragon off. I think we just saw him on Dragon, right? Yeah. Did we get it? Damn it. I thought Eve got it. She must have screwed up her combo. Well, that's 3 dragons. Well, that'll happen when you give up the first 2 to camp top. Now they can either like just get soul, or they can, even if we get kind of ahead, they can just trade Baron for Dragon potentially. I mean, at least on Maokai, and in theory I should be able to start getting really good vision. We have to win this like early though, because we have Renekton and Pantheon who are not like super well known. Yeah. For being great late game champs.
An ally has been slain.
Really? Damn it. He just completely ignores the seeds. God bless. Pantheon's just, or Deer's just such a pain in the ass.
Your turret has been destroyed.
For Maokai. He has all of our gold. I mean, hopefully we keep this snowball going. Yeah, Caitlyn's not like awesome late game either. She's like okay. I mean, if you get to like really late game, she can be good, but we just have a very, you know, early to mid game champ or comp. Yeah, but I mean, we're doing it. We just got to keep doing it and close. It's that Dragon's the big threat right now. Is that worth it, dude? Like, why?
Has been slain.
It's like no vision, no backup. I mean, my seed gave a little bit. Like, we saw them coming, though. You know what I mean? Like, the seed saw them. Someone's got to get this farm here. Alright, I guess someone else will. I'm gonna shut down on him now, aren't they? Yeah.
Shut down.
I will end this mission.
right before Soul. I guess he's gonna be up probably in time for Soul, but fuck. Just in time. Like, why did Eve do that, man? Like, we could have just walked him down with the seeds. Now they're gonna get Soul because Eve just had to go for it. Udyr didn't even die, did he? No, he did. He did. We got the Caitlyn shot. I guess, like, that part was fine. I don't know. I could have not committed that hard. I could have just ulted and just thrown down seeds, so... Now we're just gonna lose it. We're gonna probably int. They're gonna get Soul. And then they're gonna get Baron. And then that's gonna be it. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I've almost got ult. I'm gonna have to die for her sins, probably. Yeah.
You have been slain.
I think I had to die there. Maybe I didn't. For the Darius, to keep the Darius off. What else did I have? I guess I could have Q'd, maybe, instead of W'ing, but then it's the same thing. He's still on top of me at that point, and I'm just gonna die with him ghosting and doing the slow on me. Eve just, like, I don't know what she got caught by, the stun. I guess Udyr just, like, flash stunned her. She should have maybe just ulted faster. We just needed to control the area with the seeds. Like, we're just inting too hard. Like, Pantheon's getting caught. They got his shutdown. Eve's getting caught. They got her shutdowns, and now they just win because we don't have anything. Even though the score looks like okay, 20-20. It's just our champions are so early game focused. And this is why I don't like recommend champions like Pantheon all the time. Like, it's just better to have stuff that scales. I mean, there's always the chance they just screw up, you know? It is a gold game or a platinum game or whatever. But it's, the ball is in their court. And Udyr's very, very difficult to deal with now that he has Spirit Visage. I just can't even poke that much. Yeah, he's just dead. His ear's going off too.
The forest needs me.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, we just tickled Udyr. I don't think we have any way to kill him. It's gonna be so hard.
An ally has been
Like, even after all the nerfs, Udyr's still like really good for solo queue.
Vengeance may be hollow, but so is my heart.
ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. destroyed.
Well, Renekton's got mid lane cleared. That's good.
Has been destroyed.
Yeah, this is a tough one. And we just put all of our resources in the Pantheon top and gave up the early 2 dragons and just kind of let the Blitz Misfortune pressure like super hard without fear. And then Renekton was like DCing and stuff early.
Shut down.
And we just, comp-wise, we just don't have scaling. I maybe should just dodge this. Like, Renekton and Panth are like, or Renekton and, yeah, Panth can be good, but you have to really snowball hard. That's like a Chinese, you know. Well. Don't have flash, no problem. You got Stride Breaker. Now, on a 10-second cooldown, because it scales with ability haste. Why? Like, there are just so many whys for, like, Stride Breaker. Why? It's already a 20-second cooldown, like... Why does it need to scale with ability haste to be, like, a 10-second cooldown? Like, why is Stride Breaker on, you know, effectively, like, usually like a 15 to 20 second cooldown when Gale Force is a 90-second cooldown? Why doesn't Gale Force scale with, you know, ability haste? Why doesn't any other item scale with ability haste hardly? There are very few of them. On an item that already gives AD, health, attack speed, a dash, and like AoE, you know, damage. Like, why does it need all that on one item? Blitz God. Blitz did play pretty well that game. I'm legit playing with a bot, guys. I got hard camp top and couldn't do shit with it. Anyways, alright. Well, that'll be it for tonight. I will publish up the patch notes. I did, like, upload them. Hey, what's up, Boosted? I did upload them, but I just didn't publish it yet. So I guess I'll do that tomorrow around noon. So we'll get back in here tomorrow around noon. I'll see if I can have the tier list. So I'll do the patch notes and the tier list tomorrow. Maybe I can look at the Mundo stuff, and I forgot to do that. I should have thrown that in with the patch notes, but maybe I could do a separate video. It's a quick one about that. But anyways, that's going to be it. Have a good day.